Number 5, Micah Carroll. Number 10, Jack Bixby.
He has lifted.
Number 11, Tucker
He is bigger.
Marshall. And number 31, Boyd Brinegar. And now get on your feet for your Central Lee Hawks. Number 1, Aiden Ross. Number 3, Corbin Horn. Number 11.
We're live from Central Lee on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network, getting you set for the season opener between Davis County and Central Lee. It's a pleasure to have you with us. I'm Ellis Kojo, joined by Guadalupe, who's helping us out on the radio side. Glenn Marshall is our on-site assistant. We'll get you to the starting lineups just after this break, but first off, we have the national anthem coming up, so we'll take a 2-minute timeout on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. Justin Matheny banks in a 3 to open things up here at Central Lee, a season opener between Davis County and Central Lee here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. Central Lee first time with the ball, wearing white in their new gym that just completed construction a year ago. Missing the fadeaway was pouring from the right side. Rebound pulled down by Bixby, and he pushes for Davis County, leading 3-0 with 33 seconds elapsed from the ball game. Matheny, who hit a 3 from just the right corner, drives into the middle but gets it knocked away from him, and coming away with the ball is Jones of Central Lee. Central Lee won just one game last season. Looking for a turnaround here in 2022-23. At the top of the key, spinning in the lane and putting up a floater and putting it in is Braden Wyrick for the first bucket for Central Lee to make it 3-2. 6:55 left in the opening quarter. Matheny splits a double team, finds Marshall on the right baseline, misses the baseline jumper. Weak side rebound tapped around. Brinegar tried to save it, but it went into the hands of Ross. Aiden Ross for Central Lee picks up his dribble, whips it to the right side to Jones. Looks over Davis County's man-to-man defense into the post. Johnson backing down on Marshall, misses the fadeaway. Rebound by Matheny. Outlet up ahead to Jack Bixby for the layup. 5-2 Davis County with 6:22 remaining in the first quarter. Davis County 10-12 last year. plenty of senior leadership that the Mustangs have to account for missing due to leadership and due to graduation, I should say. A tripping foul there called on Matheny as he was guarding Porin, who was slicing his way to the basket. Beg your pardon, that was Ross. Regardless, that's the first foul on Justin Matheny. Ross inbounds, finds Jones on the right baseline, triggers a three, too strong, weak side rebound, vacuumed in by Matheny, pushing for Davis County, whips it up ahead to Bigsby, finds Marshall, Bigsby, right corner three, good! Jack Bigsby, 5 quick points for the Mustangs, and it's 8-2 Davis County. 5:45 left to go in the opening stanza. Porin picks up his dribble on the right side, hands it off to Jones, working on Carroll. Feeds it back to the timeline and Ross. A handoff to Porin. Thought about the three, whips it to the opposite end, and Wyrick driving to the basket, gets fouled on his way to the hoop, and he'll shoot two. Foul called on Brinegar, that is his first. So Wyrick, who was just 3 of 20 from the line last season, will shoot two, and he misses the first. Wyrick, a 6'4" sophomore. Second free throw up and down. So he splits the trip, 3 points for Wyrick, and Carroll traveled in the front court to turn the ball over back to Central Lee. Davis County 8, Central Lee 3. 5:25 left to go in the opening quarter. Ross, zigzagging dribble and a moving screen called away from the ball against Central Lee. Chase Johnson gets whistled for the foul, his first. Inbound pass to Bigsby. Central Lee drops back into a 2-3 zone. Matheny right side, into the corner Marshall, back to Matheny, driving to the basket, jump stop, bank shot too strong, and a rebound collected by Ross. Jones up ahead to Wyrick, working on Marshall, got it poked away from him, but Porin comes away with it for Central Lee, trailing by 5 with 4:53 remaining in the first quarter. Ross hands it off to Wyrick. A three from the deep in the left wing. It's no good. All on for the rebound is Matheny for Davis County. Marshall, he triggers a three. Kaboom! A transition three from Tucker Marshall, his first points of the night to make it 11-3 Davis County. Matheny found him in transition, and Marshall was able to cash it in. Ross dribbles with the left hand, slices to the basket. Nice feed to Johnson. He got blocked from behind by Matheny. Whips it up ahead to Bigsby. Lost a little bit of control. His floater won't go. Rebound is tracked down by Porin of Central Lee. 11-3 Davis County. 4:04 remaining opening quarter. Offensive foul called against Wyrick. He put his shoulder down and bowled into the chest of Marshall. And that's the first foul on Wyrick. Approaching the halfway point of the first quarter. Good start for Davis County thus far, leading 11-3. Davis County has won the last 5 matchups between these two schools, including an 82-46 triumph last year. Bigsby at the top of the circle. Throws it on the left wing to Marshall. Brinegar reverses on the right side to Matheny. Marshall down low to Carroll. Hook shot from the right block is good. Micah Carroll with his first bucket to make it 13-3. Timeout, Central Lee. That's the way you start a season, Davis County. We'll take a 30-second timeout on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
I'm pretty shocked. I'm pretty flat. I don't know if you could ask for much more than that.
It's too late now, but maybe play commercials next time.
Go ahead and play.
Yeah. 13-3 Davis County, 3:24 remaining in the first quarter. Pouring at the top of the key. Davis County stays in their man-to-man defense. Jones driving baseline left, gets fouled and gets the bucket to go. And a potential three-point play coming up for Jones of Central Lee. Foul called on Marshall, his first. Corey Jones, a 6'3 junior, averaged 4 points last year, was a 59% free throw shooter. He misses, and Carroll tracks down the loose ball for Davis County. Bigsby to the left side, Marshall. Back to Bigsby. Throws it inside to Carroll. Double team comes, and Carroll loses it. Porin comes away with the ball for the Hawks, trailing 13-5 with under 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Wyrick handling the ball, now into the chest of Brinegar. Nice layup in the lane. And a nice move by Braden Wyrick, who has now 5 points on the night to make it 13-7 Davis County. Bigsby throws it up at the Marshall. Jones tips it away. It's saved into the hands of Wyrick. He got it tipped away from him, but he tracks it down in the front court. Maybe traveled with it, but no call. In the meantime, the pass to Porin got knocked out of bounds by Bigsby, and it's Davis County, beg your pardon, Central League basketball. Coming into the game is Carter Will to see his first action for the Mustangs, replacing Brinegar. Porin working on Bigsby, backs it back out. Davis County 13, Central Lee 7. Wyrick on the left corner. Into the chest of Will, picks up his dribble, throws it back outside to Porin. Jones on the right side. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Bourne raises up for three, too strong, and Bigsby skies for the rebound and pushes for Davis County. Transition three by Matheny, and he knocks it down. Justin Matheny with his second triple of the game. And it's 16-7, Davis County. A minute 45 remaining in the opening quarter. Ross gets a pick from Johnson as he dribbles to the left. Threw it for Porn, almost lost it out of bounds, but he recovers, being closely guarded by Bigsby. And a kick ball, kind of unintentional. Porn was trying to find Johnson in the lane, and the ball hit the foot of Bigsby. And so Central League keeps the ball. Ian Ryan comes to the game for the first time for Davis County, replacing Micah Carroll. 91 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Davis County 16, Central Lee 7. Porin to inbound for the Hawks. Looking for a teammate, still looking. And he finds Jones on the left side, slicing to the basket, runs into a double team, shovels it back outside to Ross. Ross making an assortment of moves, spinning in the lane, gives it up to Johnson, back outside to Porin. Right elbow jumper, a bit too strong. And there for the rebound is Marshall as he outfought Wyrick for the loose ball. And a travel call on Matheny as he faked the three, sliced to the basket, but he gets called for steps. Central Lee with the ball, down by 9. Season opener for both teams. Central Lee will play again tomorrow here on their home court versus Mediapolis. Davis County will be on the road taking on Centerville in their first South Central Conference game. A bucket and a foul by the drive-in Wyrick. That's the second time he's gotten the hoop and the harm. This time the foul is called on Will, I believe. And that's his first. This time Wyrick does complete the three-point play. 16-10, Davis County. 50 seconds remaining in the quarter. Will gives it out to Bigsby near the half-court line. In right corner, Ryan. Back outside Bigsby. They reverse it. Left wing three by Matheny. Too strong. Weak side rebound. Vacuumed in by Ryan. A three by Bigsby. It's too strong. And Ryan went over the back of Johnson to commit that foul. Ryan did a good job getting the first offensive rebound. A bit overzealous on the second attempt as he was He clearly had no position on Johnson and committed the silly foul, his first. 29.7 seconds left. Shot clock has been turned off. Ross walks into the front court, zigging towards the basket. A three by Wyrick, and he knocks it down from the left corner. Wyrick is having himself a first quarter. 11 points for Wyrick. Up ahead to Ryan, misses from the paint. Bigsby back outside to Matheny with 4 seconds left, and Matheny got tripped up on his way to the hoop with 3.6 remaining. 16-13 is our score. Foul called on Wyrick, his second. Tucker Marshall, quick trigger three. Ryan had the offensive rebound, tried to go up with the follow, but could not get it, and that is the way the first quarter ends. At the end of one, Davis County 16, Central Lee 13. Back for quarter number 2 after this 1-minute timeout on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Bob Lawson and his team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. Nutrien Ag Solutions has liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed and corn, and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Bob Lawson and his team at Nutrien Ag Solutions, where results in your field are always their first concern.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Quarter number 2 starts with Central Lee with the basketball, trailing 16-13. Davis County led by as many as 10 in that first quarter. Central Lee has not led as of yet. Wyrick underneath. Marshall fell to the ground, but he misses. Wyrick gets the ball back, and a foul called on the floor before the shot against Davis County. And it's Bigsby who gets whistled for his first foul. Team foul number 6 on Davis County. So Central Lee will be in the bonus on the next Mustang foul. Ross inbounds to Merchman, who's checked into the game. Pull-up jumper by Porin. He misses, nothing but maroon underneath, and Marshall collects the miss. Matheny, a three from the left corner, not this time. Bigsby fighting for the rebound, and he could not quite save it. Threw it off the face of Jones, as a matter of fact, but it's still off Bigsby, and it's Central Lee basketball. Still looking for our first points of the second quarter. 40 seconds have elapsed. Central Lee with the ball, and they can tie the game with a three-pointer. Porin with the left-handed drive, working on Bigsby. A double clutch layup as he splits the double team. Nice move by Corbin Porin, his first bucket of the game, and Davis County's lead has been shaved to 1, 16-15. Bigsby left wing, directing traffic. Crossover dribble on Ross. He lost it, but it went off the foot of a Hawk out of bounds, and Davis County will inbound at the baseline. Matheny to Marshall in the left corner. In the post, Jackson Grimm with the nice turnaround jumper. And Jackson Grimm gets his first bucket of the game. First varsity bucket for Jackson Grimm, a 6'2 sophomore, as head coach Mike Bunnell looks to get some valuable minutes off his bench. 18-15 Davis County. Porin misses the three, in and out from the top of the key. Carroll clears for Davis County. Marshall at the left elbow. Throws it to the top of the key in Bigsby. Right side Matheny. Cutting Marshall inside the three-point line. Fadeaway jumper is no good, and there for the rebound is Dante Merchman. Mershman, I should say, of Central Lee. Central Lee still trails by 3, 6 minutes remaining, second quarter. Porn picked up his dribble in the left corner. Top of the key 3 by Jones. Too strong. Rebound pulled down by Wyrick. Got fouled and gets the bucket to go. Braden Wyrick is having himself a first half. 13 points now for the sophomore. And he looks to cash in another 3-point play. 30-second timeout called by Davis County. 5:48 remaining, second quarter, 18-17 Davis County. Back after 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Wyrick completes the 3-point play, and we have our first tie, 18-18, with 5:41 remaining in the second quarter. Micah Carroll misses the hook shot. There for the tip-in is Jackson Grimm. He now has 4. And Davis County back out in front, 20-18. 5:29 remaining second quarter. Entertaining up and down game between these two squads in the opening game for both of their respective seasons. Mershman got a shot partially blocked by Grimm underneath, and coming out with the loose ball is Carroll. Matheny, who has 2 threes in the first quarter, gives it up in the high post to Carroll. Marshall thought about shooting the 3. Instead, jump stop, bank shot. Ooh, could not get the ball to go down, in and out. Nice move, everything but the bucket. Pull up 3 and bucket there for Ryan Wilbert to tie the score. I beg your pardon, to give Central Lee their first lead at 21-20. Now a foul on the right block called against Central Lee as Micah Carroll was going to work, and the foul is on Wyrick, his second. Bixby gets the inbound pass, throws it in the right corner to Matheny. A head fake, jump stop in the lane, got it knocked away from him by Wyrick. Central looking to add to their 1-point lead with 4:28 remaining in the second quarter. Wyrick underneath, misses as he tried to go around the defense of Carroll, and Carroll gets the rebound. Bixby pushing, lays it up. Not this time. Wyrick clears for Central Lee. Swan, who just hit a 3 moments ago. Merchman back to Owen Swan. Wyrick looks like he's a bit worn out. Into the chest of Marshall. Can't get the shot to go, and therefore the board is Carroll. Bixby directing traffic as he brings it back for Davis County, trailing 21-20. Matheny slicing through the lane, and he puts it in with the left hand. 8 points for Justin Matheny, and Davis County back out in front, 22-21. 3:30 left to go until halftime. Merchman on the right side throws it at the top of the key to Jones. He backs it out. He's daring Carroll to come out to guard him, but Carroll's like, nope, I'm good right here behind the three-point line. Thank you very much. Swan another 3, and he puts in another one. Same exact spot from the top of the key. Owen Swan off the bench with 2 triples, and it's 24-22 Central Lee. And responding on the other end is Micah Carroll to tie the score at 24. Under 3 minutes left to go until halftime. Swan, another 3. You gotta be kidding me. Excuse me. Owen Swan is on fire from downtown. Matheny, a spin move. Lets Jones fly by, and he banks it in. 27-26 Central Lee. 2:30 remaining in the first half. Matheny now has 10 to lead Davis County. Wyrick, who has a game-high 14. Merchman drives baseline right. Double team comes. He throws it out to nobody in particular, and it goes out of bounds to Davis County. He tried to throw it back out to the right wing from where he came from, but nobody was there. And Davis County will look to reclaim the lead off the Central Lee turnover. Grimm has come out of the game. He's replaced by Brinegar. Davis County 5 is Brinegar, Matheny, Bigsby, Marshall, and Carroll. Marshall off the nice cut to the hoop. Lays it in for 2 off the nice feed from Bigsby. And Davis County back out in front, 28-27. Our 4th lead change here in the second quarter. A runner. A left-handed runner by Keegan D'Amico for his first hoop of the game. A foul on the floor called on Central Lee as Carroll was trying to work on the post, and the foul is on Johnson. And that's his second. I wanted to confirm on the scoreboard that they called it on Johnson, and they did. Matheny in the right corner, throws it into the post, and a foul called on Johnson as he reached around Carroll after he caught the pass in the post. So that's the 3rd foul on Johnson. We'll see what head coach Critter Hayes of Central Lee does, and he immediately goes to his bench, and Johnson, you figure, will be sitting for the duration of this first half. Into the game is Bo Herdrich for Central Lee. Bigsby dribbles to the left wing. Carroll in the corner. Tried to find a cutter, and Sadie throws it back to Bigsby. Jack Bigsby lost it on his way to the hoop, but Carroll's there to recover, and a foul called after Carroll recovered a loose ball. That will be foul number 7 on Central Lee, so we'll have a 1-and-1 coming up. Foul called on Merchman, that's his second. Micah Carroll to shoot a 1-and-1, and he gets the roll, hit the back rim, and just died and dropped on through the basket, so he'll get the bonus. Carroll, by the way, was a 52% foul shooter last season. As a team, Davis County shot 65%, pretty good as a team. Carroll misses the second, so we are tied at 29. 1:10 remaining here in the first half. Porin. Fadeaway jumper from the right corner, won't go. Marshall clears for Davis County, but he got it tipped away from him. But Marshall, not giving up, gets it back. Marshall in the left corner, drives baseline, bank shot, got it. Marshall not giving up after getting the ball tipped away from him, and he ends up with the bucket. He now has 7. Davis County up 31-29. 42 seconds left in the half. A runner missed by D'Amico, and back comes Davis County. They can hold for the final shot if they want to, but Tucker Marshall says forget that. I'll just knock down a 3 from the left wing, his second 3 of the game, and Davis County's lead has grown to 5. They've led by as many as 10 here in the first half. On the other end, Corey Jones knocks down the jumper from inside the free throw line. 34-31, 10 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Carroll, right block, hook shot, got it. A pretty move by Micah Carroll, who has 7 points in this game. A desperation heave from Porin from half court won't go, and we have reached halftime. I'll tell you what, this has been a very entertaining first half. Up and down action, and the Mustangs lead by 5 as we are at halftime. Our score at halftime, Davis County 36, Central Lee 31. We'll take a 3-minute timeout, and we'll tell you all about what has been a very eventful first half and the season opener for both of these squads. We're live in Donaldson. Great to have you with us. You're watching Davis County basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, we see how important it is to be the kind of financial partner you can depend on, no matter what. We see that you have plans, goals, hopes, and dreams. We see you need banking tools that are real-time and bankers that are real people. At See First, we see all of these things because at See First, we see you.
Chris Miller here at Swick's Bar and Grill, east side of the square in Bloomfield. We're a family-oriented restaurant and bar. At Swick's, we love football, college, pro, but better yet, we're a proud supporter of our Davis County Mustang football. Satisfy your hunger with delicious food coming out of our kitchen. All of our menu items, including daily specials, are available for dine-in, carry-out, or delivery. Like and follow Swick's on Facebook for daily specials. And tune in for Swick's Bar and Grill, 52537 live broadcast. Go Mustangs!
Your best choice for groceries is Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. They're proud to offer Best Choice branded items. While you're there, check out the awesome selection in their meat department and make sure and find something for your sweet tooth in the bakery. Don't forget to follow them on Facebook to keep up with all their specials. Stop into Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. Located 1 block off the northeast corner of the Bloomfield Square.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Hi, I'm Eric, owner of Spillman Auto Parts. We have thousands of used parts that would fix that annoying problem with your car. Dennis, Gary, and John are ready to take your call and save you money. You can also check out our eBay store and buy parts directly on our website at spillmanauto.com. And don't forget to check out our great selection of rebuildable cars, trucks, and SUVs. We look forward to meeting you at Spillman Auto Parts in Bloomfield.
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Not really expected at all. Welcome back to Donaldson, where it is halftime in Central Lee and Davis County's season opener, what has been a very entertaining season opener. Davis County leading Central Lee 36-31 at the break, and there is a lot to talk about. First off, Davis County started off in a blitz. They opened the game on a 13-3 run, and it looked like they were just going to run Central Lee out of the building, but then the Hawks came back, steadily cutting that lead, got it down to 3 at the end of the first quarter. Davis County led 16-13. And then we had a seesaw second quarter. We saw 3 ties, 4 lead changes. Justin Matheny and Tucker Marshall each lead Davis County with 10 points apiece. Micah Carroll has 7. Jack Bixby scored 5. And Jackson Grimm, who put in some good minutes off the bench, he has 4. Leading scorer for Central Lee and leading scorer in this game is Braden Wyrick. He is a 6'4" sophomore. He has 14 points on 3 of 4 foul shooting and has a couple of 3-point plays as well. Owen Swan came off the bench for Central Lee. Swan is a 5'10" freshman. He came off the bench and was throwing up daggers. 3 3-pointers for Owen Swan. He has 9 points. Corey Jones has 4 points for Central Lee, and Corbin Porin has 3. So that's really the story of the game, where Davis County jumped out to they've led by as many as 10. Central Lee's led by as many as 2. But honestly, since Central Lee closed the gap and took the lead momentarily, it's been a seesaw game, and it is anybody's contest as we are here at halftime. Davis County will be playing again Friday at Centerville. It'll be the first doubleheader of the day, as doubleheader of the season, I should say, as the girls and boys will be both in Centerville for their South Central Conference opener. Incidentally, we want to wish good luck and good fortune to the girls as well, if anybody wants to tell us how the girls are doing, as they are currently playing Fort Madison out in Bloomfield while we are here in Donaldson for the boys game against Central Lee. So that's the story of the first half. 36-31 is our score. We'll take another 3-minute timeout and come back for second half action between Davis County and Central Lee on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Milo Wells, your pharmacist at Wells Hometown Drug, with 2 convenient locations to serve you, in Bloomfield and Keosauqua. At Wells Hometown Drug, we take great pride in the high level of care and convenience we provide to the community. We offer fast turnaround, delivery, and curbside pickup. You can even refill your prescription online at www.wellshometowndrug.com. My team looks forward to meeting you at Wells Hometown Drug, next to Sheer Perfection in Bloomfield, and at our new location on Highway 1 in Keosauqua.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook. Bob Lawson and his team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. Nutrien Ag Solutions has liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed and corn, and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Bob Lawson and his team at Nutrien Ag Solutions, where results in your field are always their first concern.
This is Chris Myrtle at Hamilton Produce. We have what you need to keep everything on your farm or in the shop in working order, including a full line of cattle chutes and calving equipment. We are also your best source for the most competitive prices on LP gas. Check out our full line of Carhartt clothing and dry shod boots. And did we mention we now carry Orca coolers as well? Hamilton Produce, your one-stop shop for all your farm and hardware needs, just off the square in Bloomfield or on the old Brick Plant Road in Ottumwa.
At Community First Credit Union, we see how important it is to be the kind of financial partner you can depend on, no matter what. We see that you have plans, goals, hopes, and dreams. We see you need banking tools that are real-time and bankers that are real people. At See First, we see all of these things because at See First, we see you.
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Getting ready to start the third quarter here in Donaldson, where Davis County leads Central Lee 36-31 in the season opener. Both teams looking to get things started off on the right foot. Central Lee especially, since the Hawks just won one single game last season when going 1-21. Davis County was 10-12. That first half told us a little bit anyway about who's going to carry the scoring weight so far, and it seems like it's a bit spread around. Matheny and Marshall each have 10. Carroll has 7. They are on the floor to go along with Bigsby and Brinegar. And Davis County gets the ball first here in the third quarter, shooting to the basket to our right. Double team comes to Carroll, but it does not matter as he rises up and hits the hook shot from the right block for the first deuce of the second half. 15 seconds gone from the third quarter. Davis County's lead is 7, 38-31. Wyrick, who has a game-high of 14, throws it to the left side. And Johnson, a steal as Johnson tried to get it back to Ross. Matheny with the pilfer, misses the layup, got the rebound, and fouled from behind by Jones. Matheny probably kicking himself for missing the wide-open layup, but he got his own rebound and drew the foul. First foul on Jones. Matheny inbounds to Carroll. Bigsby with the left-handed dribble at the top of the circle. Left wing Matheny, three-pointer on the way off the back of the rim. Rebound loose and gathered in by Wyrick of Central Lee. Hawks with the ball, trailing by 7. 7:10 remaining in the third quarter. Wyrick holding it near the half-court line. Left side Porin. Top of the key Jones. Slow, meticulous possession here for the Hawks. Wyrick, left side Porin. Shot clock down to 9. Jones, a lob to Wyrick, and somehow Wyrick was able to get a hand on that and tip it into the basket. That was one of the ugliest looking alley-oops you've ever seen, but it worked out for Central Lee. 38-33 Davis County. In the high post, Carroll. Double team comes. Carroll lost it. Wyrick comes away with the pilfer for Central Lee. Central Lee can cut the Davis County lead to 3, possibly 2 on this possession. Jones at the top of the circle. Rays is up for 3 off the back of the rim, and Bigsby clears for Davis County. Bigsby working on Ross. Left side Matheny. The left-hander puts it on the floor and gives out to Marshall. He and Matheny are tied for the team lead with 10 points. Marshall, fadeaway 3, misses. Offensive rebound by Carroll, slices the double team and lays it in with the right hand. Micah Carroll has all 4 Davis County points here in the third quarter. He now has 11 to lead his team, and it's 40-33. Davis County's lead is back up to 7. 5:38, third quarter. Ross, a zigzagging dribble, hands it off to Wyrick. Left-handed drive, lost it on the way to the basket, and coming away with the ball is Carroll. Marshall traveled on his way to the hoop. Could not quite figure out if he wanted to throw it to Bigsby in the right corner or take it to the basket himself. By the time he figured out he wanted to take it to the 10, he took an extra step, and Central Lee gets the ball back. Ross into the front court, working on Matheny, now on the baseline. Jones slicing to the hoop. Right-handed layup is short, but a foul is called. Foul called on Brinegar, and that is already his third. So we'll see what head coach Mike Bunnell of Davis County decides to do. Jones is 0 for 1 for the foul line so far tonight, and he can't get the first free throw to go. Jones, a 59% foul shooter last year, so far 0 for 2 from the charity stripe tonight. Owen Swan, the dead-eyed assassin from the second quarter, is back into the game for Central Lee as Jones makes 1 of 2 to make it 40-34 Davis County. 5:09 left in the third quarter. Bigsby, left side Matheny into the post. Fadeaway jumper by Carroll, short. Might have been partially blocked by Bigsby. And back comes Central Lee. Jones, top of the key 3, left all alone, but can't get it to go. Matheny collects the miss and pushes for Davis County. They push after every miss, and a block called on the other end as Matheny went into the chest of Jones, who tried to take the charge. He gets called for the block. That is his second foul, and we'll see Justin Matheny shoot 2 free throws. Matheny, a 55% foul shooter last season, and he can't get the first free throw to go. .443 left in the third quarter. Davis County 40. Central Lee 34 as Matheny misses both. Jones tried to throw it back outside from the post, and it got stolen away by Marshall. Up ahead to Brinegar, all alone under the basket for 2. Nice look ahead by Marshall, finding Brinegar for the deuce. That's his first bucket of the game. 42-34. Davis County's lead is up to 8. 4:16 remaining. Another steal. This time Matheny working on Wyrick, but the foul is called on the floor. Matheny was looking for the three-point play. Glenn Marshall to my right showing his displeasure as well, but it is the third foul on Wyrick. So some foul trouble for Central Lee as both Johnson and Wyrick both have 3. Matheny inbounds to Brinegar. Bigsby left wing. Into the post. Carroll maybe took an extra step. No call. He missed a shot. Rebound tipped back out to the three-point line, and Swan tracks it down for Central Lee. Central Lee with the ball down by 8. Porin with a pull-up shot. Nothing but maroon underneath as his shot came up short. Marshall with a stop-and-go dribble. What a move by Tucker Marshall. Whew, that was pretty. 12 points for Marshall on the hesitation dribble. And Davis County has matched their biggest lead of the game, 44-34. 3:30 remaining third quarter. D'Amico pulls up just behind the foul line. His shot won't go, and again, Davis County dominating the glass right now. Carroll does the honors for the Mustangs. Bigsby traveled. He sliced the double team, went to the air, and then couldn't quite squeeze the shot off and landed with the ball, and you cannot do that in basketball, so he gets called for steps. Carter Will is back into the game for Davis County, replacing Carroll. D'Amico gives it up to Wyrick. He's been quiet here in the second half. Offensive foul against Wyrick. You saw him push Marshall off with his offhand, and that's the 4th foul on Wyrick. What a huge turn of events there. So Wyrick will have to come out of the game. Maybe Davis County can go after Wyrick right now. And a travel called on Marshall. That's what head coach Mike Bunnell was yelling at. Will was in the post. Wyrick was guarding him. Bunnell wanted the ball to go to Will to try to get that 5th foul on Wyrick, but instead they throw it back outside. A travel was called. Central Lee gets the ball back, and now Wyrick is out of the game, replaced by Brody Fuller. Swan. D'Amico, right wing 3, and that is a much needed triple for Central Lee. 44-37. Matheny. Jump stop in the lane, and the floater over Fuller is good. 12 points for Matheny. Nice balanced effort for Davis County. 12 for Matheny, 12 for Marshall, 11 for Carroll. D'Amico to the basket, lays it in with the left hand. 5 straight points for Keegan D'Amico. 46-39, Davis County. 2:09 remaining in the third quarter. Tucker Marshall knocks down a 3 from the right wing, and a timeout called. Nope, never mind. It was a official's whistle telling Davis County not to touch the ball after it goes through the hoop. They'll get called for a delay of game, most likely, if they do that again. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Davis County up by 10. Swan for 3. An air ball from Swan, and nice rebound by Brinegar, saving it in bounds. Bigsby pushing for Davis County. Over Fuller. That won't go. Rebound loose. Collected by Matheny to the basket, and he's fouled by Swan. First foul called on Swan. Matheny to the line to shoot a pair. Davis County in this third quarter quicker to the ball. And Matheny can't hit the free throw. Now 0 for 3 from the foul line. Matheny practicing his left-handed stroke as Dante Merchman re-enters the game for Central Lee. Matheny misses both. Carter Will with the offensive rebound, and he is fouled on the putback attempt. Foul called on Dante Merchman. That is his third. So 3 Central Lee players have 3 fouls. Central Lee has 6 fouls here in the third quarter, and Will cannot hit the first free throw. Davis County leaving some points on the floor here in the third quarter. Foul line's going to be very important with 16 fouls for Central Lee, so Davis County will be in the 1-and-1 for the remainder of the half, and Will splits the trip. And Davis County now has their biggest lead of the game, 50-39, with 1:36 left, third quarter. Ross hands it off to Swan. Merchman reverses on the left side. D'Amico, left-handed drive, misses from the baseline. Carroll with the rebound. Bigsby up ahead to Matheny. Reverse layup is good. Matheny now with 14 points on the night. 52-39 Davis County, 1:10 left. Ross driving baseline, left it short from the left baseline. Carroll with another rebound. Bigsby to push again. Matheny again, and a nice find by Bigsby. 16 points now for Matheny, a 15-point lead for Davis County, 54-39. D'Amico right side. Ross, top of the key. Hands it off to Swan, who had 3 3-pointers in the second quarter, has been quiet thus far, but he gets called, but he draws a foul as he takes it to the 10, and he'll shoot 2. Foul called on Matheny, his second. So Owen Swan with 9 points all in the second quarter, 3 3-pointers, and Swan cannot hit the first free throw. Charlie Bigsby has come into the game for Davis County, seeing his first action. Swan, meanwhile, makes his second free throw. (54-20), and Tucker Marshall got fouled on the layup attempt by disbelieving Brody Fuller. Fuller thought he had all ball, but the referee called a foul. Marshall to the line to shoot a pair. Marshall is 63% foul shooter from last year, and he misses. Davis County now 1 of 8 from the foul line here in the third quarter. They still lead by 14, and Marshall cannot make the second free throw. So another empty trip from the foul line for the Mustangs. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Porin, nice defense by Marshall. Back out to D'Amico. Right side, Merchman. 9 seconds left in the quarter. Porin, right-handed drive into the paint. Pulls up. Can't get the roll. Rebound loose with 1 second left, and they won't get a shot off as the third quarter has come to an end. And a good third quarter for Davis County as they lead 54-40 at the end of 3. Back after a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein Soybeans and local Davis Seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs! You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
It is a 54-40 Davis County lead here in the final quarter. Welcome back to Donaldson. Davis County against Central Lee. The final quarter is underway. Merchman at the top of the circle. On the right side, D'Amico puts it down on the deck with the left hand. In the post, Fuller. A triple team around Brody Fuller, and a foul is called on an incredulous Justin Matheny. That is his third foul. Team foul number 3 for Davis County. Central Lee is in the penalty already here in the beginning of the fourth quarter. Ball tipped out of bounds off Bigsby, and it stays with Central Lee on the baseline. Head coach Critter Hayes figures he has waited enough. He brings back in Braden Wyrick and his 4 fouls. And he figures he's in for the stretch run of this ball game. D'Amico, a left-handed 3 from the left wing. No good. Rebound kicks into the corner. D'Amico tracked down on his own miss. Everybody left him, so he tries to shoot it from the left corner. Misses the 3 again. Ball goes out of bounds to Davis County. Davis County 54, Central Lee 40. Central Lee stretches out their defense. Marshall into the front court. Try to bounce pass into traffic to Carroll. Brenneker could not save it. And Central Lee gets the ball back off the Davis County turnover. .45 seconds gone from the final quarter. Central Lee with the ball trailing by 14. Swan with 10 points, gives it up to Mershman. A right wing 3, barely grazes the front rim, and coming away with the rebound is Marshall. Up ahead to Matheny, runs into the chest of D'Amico, and D'Amico gets called for his first foul, and it is a 1-and-1 for Davis County. So Matheny will look to shake off the jitters from the foul line. 0 for 4 is Matheny from the charity stripe. Pausing the action as we await, I believe that's Owen Swan. Nope, that's Keegan D'Amico to tie his shoes. Matheny misses the front end. A foul called on a rebound as Brenniger came down with a loose ball and got hit on the arm by Mershman, and that is his 4th. So now Brenniger will try his luck from the foul line. This is his first trip to the foul line this season. He was 5 of 6 from the foul line last year. Bend of the knees, and he banks it in, but you know what? We will take that the way Davis County's been shooting free throws tonight. 55-40. Davis County has increased their biggest lead of the game to 15. Brenniger, this time the more conventional make. A 2-for-2 trip for Brenniger. And the Davis County lead is 16. Under 7 minutes left to go. Porin, a left-handed dribble to the left side. Into the corner. D'Amico, back outside to Swan. Porin gets a pick from Wyrick. D'Amico, right wing 3. That's no good. A nice box out by Brenniger. Bigsby gets the loose ball. Matheny into the paint. Floater, no good. Tried to get his own rebound, but a foul called on Johnson of Central Lee, and we'll have more free throws coming up for Davis County. That is the 4th foul on Johnson now. So now we have 4 different Hawks that have 4 fouls. Matheny to shoot 2 shots, I should say, as that was a 10th Central Lee foul, and Matheny gets the first free throw to go. Matheny now has 17 points on the night. He leads all scorers. Matheny misses badly on the second free throw. Actually, he didn't even hit the rim. And Central Lee gets the ball back, trailing 57-40. Central Lee has not scored yet here in the fourth quarter, looking to change their fortunes if they want to avoid a season-opening loss. Wyrick to D'Amico. Swan, top of the key 3. Got it. That seems to be his shot. The catch-and-shoot game is what he seems good at. Charlie Bigsby tries a 3. He misses from the right corner. Rebound by Wyrick. 57-43. Porin in the lane over Bigsby, banks it in. A quick 5-0 run by Central Lee, and Davis County calls timeout. It is a 30-second timeout. 5:47 left to go, 57-45 Davis County. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Chris Ledke, owner of Pulaski Lumber. Whatever project you're working on, we have what you need. From shingles, new windows, siding, plumbing, or even nice new Milwaukee power tool. If we don't have it, we can order it. And if you need professional advice on a project, we're always happy to help. While you're here, check out our Makerspace building. Make plans to stop out every month on second Saturday for lots of vendors on hand. We look forward to meeting you at Pulaski Lumber, your start to finish lumberyard.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Inbound pass almost got stolen away by Porin, but he couldn't quite save it. It stays with Davis County. Mustang basketball leading 57-45 with 5:45 remaining. Bigsby with the catch near the half-court line. A pull-up jumper by Marshall from the free throw line, and he knocks it down off the feed from Brinegar. 17 points for Tucker Marshall. 59-45 Davis County. A foul on the way to the hoop called against Jack Bigsby. That'll be his third. 2 shots coming up for Porin. Porin, a 5'10 junior. 4 points on the night thus far. His first trip to the free throw line, he was a 65% foul shooter last year. And he's short on the first free throw. Central Lee as a team, 56% from the free throw line. They've already exceeded their scoring average from last year. They only averaged 35 points last year per game. Right now they have 46 after they made free throw by Porin to make it 59-46. Ian Ryan is back into the game, replacing Charlie Bigsby. Matheny in the backcourt. Almost carried, but no call. Ryan, wraparound pass to Boyd Brinegar for the layup. 61-46, Davis County. 5:12 remaining. Porin on the left side. Tried to find Johnson in the post. It got slapped away, but it gets back into the hands of Porin. A floater from Porin is an air ball. Marshall with a rebound, whips it up ahead to Matheny, misses the layup. Bigsby with a follow. Jack Bigsby, his first bucket of the second half. He now has 7. 63-46, Davis County with 4:40 remaining. Swan. D'Amico to the left of the key, being guarded by Ryan. Gets a pick from Wyrick. Another steal by Bigsby. Working on Porin, and a foul called on Corbin Porin. Little shove at the end after Porin applied the foul on Bigsby. That's the first foul on Porin. And so Bigsby will shoot 2. I would say good job by Bigsby not retaliating after Porin shoved him after he already fouled him. First free throws of the game for Bigsby, and he hits the first. Bigsby now has 8. Bigsby was a 48% foul shooter last year, so he hits his first. Porin comes out of the game. He's replaced by Aiden Ross for Central Lee. Bigsby misses the second. Rebound vacuumed in by Johnson of Central Lee. 64-46, Davis County up by 18 with 4:19 left to go. Ross spinning on Bigsby. Bounce pass to Wyrick, and he traveled. He shuffled his feet as the double team came, and he tried to throw it back out to D'Amico, but Central Lee turns it over back to the Mustangs. Matheny surveying the 1-2-2 full court press. Matheny down to a needed dribble, gets it off to Jack Bigsby. Brinegar underneath, can't get the shot to go, and the rebound tips into the hands of D'Amico, Central Lee. So the Hawks now push it. D'Amico pull up 3 off the side of the rim. Offensive rebound for Chase Johnson. Gets the basket to go, +1. Foul called on Brinegar. That is his 4th. So Brinegar is the first Mustang with 4 fouls. And he immediately comes out of the game. Micah Carroll replaces him. Johnson to shoot a pair. Beg your pardon, to shoot 1 to try to complete the 3-point play. And he banks it in. First points of the night for Johnson. He has 3. 64-49 Davis County. Marshall in the front court. And they call a carry. The referees call a carry on Marshall. And the Mustangs turn it back over to Central Lee. Central Lee with a glimmer of hope, down by 15 with 3:44 remaining. With the shot clock in play, if Central Lee scores quickly, they can get back in this game. The key is to score quickly, however. Ross stops at the foul line. Baseline jumper by Johnson is an air ball. Weak side rebound pulled down by D'Amico, who lost it. Nope, a foul called on Davis County. Nope, did he lose it out of bounds? Yeah, he did. So it's Davis County basketball with 3:25 left. Matheny in the backcourt, throws it to Bigsby. Back to Matheny, up ahead to Marshall. Carroll flashing in the high post. Johnson gets called on the reach in. That'll be foul number 5 on Chase Johnson, so he has fouled out, having scored 3 points in this ball game. And he gets a nice round of applause from the Central Lee faithful. Micah Carroll, who is 1 for 2 from the line, will shoot a pair. Davis County has been in the double bonus for most of this 4th quarter, and Carroll has the first one rim out on him. Head coach Mike Bunnell telling Carroll to slow down on his free throw, and he misses both. That's something Davis County will have to work on. Definitely free throw shooting. A long 3 by Swan, in and out. Carroll tips the ball to himself, and then D'Amico manages to tie him up, and the possession arrow will go to Davis County with 3:04 left to go. 64-49 Mustangs. Head coach Mike Bunnell yelling, "Be smart," as the Mustangs negotiate this half-court trap. Carroll misses from the right block. Bixby gets the offensive board. Marshall with the pump fake, and he gets a little closer, and a double clutch layup is good for Tucker Marshall. 19 points for Marshall here in the season opener. 66-49 Davis County. Ross runs right into Bixby, foul called, and Bixby now has 4 fouls. So Aiden Ross, who has not scored in this ball game, will look to get on the score sheet from the free throw line. And first free throws off the back of the rim. .235 left to go, 4th quarter. Davis County 66, Central Lee 49, as Ross misses both. Matheny got the rebound, whips it up ahead to Bigsby. Jump stop in the lane, count it, and the foul. Bigsby taking the contact and getting the bucket to go. Nice jump stop by Bigsby in the lane. Yeah, Glenn Marshall was asking me if that was a travel. No, if you jump stop in the lane and you stay, and you keep your feet in cement, you know, don't move your feet again, then you're allowed to do that. Bigsby has 8 points so far in this ball game, looking to complete the 3-point play. He does, and now Davis County has their biggest lead, 69-49 with 2:28 remaining. Central Lee has emptied their bench. Davis County looks like they'll be doing the same, as D'Amico's pass into the post misses the intended receiver, Shane Barnhart, and goes out of bounds. So now Davis County empties their bench. And a nice round of applause from the Mustang fans. And wow, you got to say, you got to like the backcourt of Bigsby, Matheny, and Marshall. Returns are very good after the first game. Ryan on the right side. Top of the key, Charlie Bigsby working on D'Amico. Throws it back outside to Menster. He misses the three. Offensive rebound by Grimm, and he puts it in. Jackson Grimm had 4 points in the second quarter. This is his first action of the second half. He now has 6, and it's now 71-49 Davis County. Under 2 minutes left to go. D'Amico slicing through the lane. Misses the layup, but he'll shoot 2. Foul called on Charlie Bigsby, his first. D'Amico, a left-hander, gets the roll on the first free throw. Central Lee will be back in action tomorrow night here in their home gym versus Mediapolis. And D'Amico makes it 2 for 2. 71-51, Davis County, a minute 50 left. West on the right side, Ryan. Menster backing down his man, gets it poked away from him. Loose ball, Barnhart grabs the loose ball, jump ball is called, and the possession error goes to Central Lee. You saw what Sam Menster was trying to do, backing down his man. He just didn't have a chance to pull the trigger on the shot. Now Central Lee has the ball. D'Amico top of the circle. And the ball is tipped away from Barnhart. Bigsby comes away with it and still loose, and time, and actually was a timeout called, or is it a jump ball? Nope, it's a jump ball, but the possession error goes to Davis County. A minute 16 left. West to Ryan on the right side. Looks inside to Grimm. Nice positioning by Jackson Grimm for the deuce. I think Jackson Grimm's going to play a bigger factor for Davis County moving forward in this young season. He now has 6. Make that 8. And there's a bucket by Keegan D'Amico on the other end. He now has 9. 73-53 Davis County. Offensive foul called against Deacon West of Davis County. That was Drake Weber that took the charge for Central Lee. 40 seconds left in the ball game. And there's a basket underneath by Reese Hayes. His first bucket of the game to make it 73-55. 27 seconds left, about a half second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jackson Grimm with another bucket underneath. He now is in double figures with 10. 75-55. 13 seconds left. D'Amico, fadeaway 3 from the right wing, and he knocks it down. Keegan D'Amico now with 12. 4 seconds left, 3 seconds left, and that will do it as Davis County has won the season opener by the final score of 75-58. We'll take a 3-minute timeout, rack up the tolls, and then say goodbye from Miller Dawson. A successful season debut for Davis County, victorious over Central Lee. We'll be back to tell you all about it on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield. We are proud to cheer for the Mustangs in today's game. For over 100 years, we have supported our local school, businesses, and nonprofit organizations. Many rural areas in Iowa are still struggling to get internet, but Citizens Mutual has fiber internet to every home we serve in Davis County. We live in the best community in Iowa, and we are proud to be the premium broadband provider in the area. Thank you for letting us serve you at Citizens Mutual, just off the square in Bloomfield.
Bob Lawson and his team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. Nutrien Ag Solutions has liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed and corn, and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Bob Lawson and his team at Nutrien Ag Solutions, where results in your field are always their first concern.
First Iowa State Bank takes pride in this place we call home, and we strive to show our community support. The faces you see when visiting our branches are the faces you see across the table when discussing community projects, eating lunch in a local restaurant, or on the bleachers supporting our students. The way we serve looks different today. We are still working behind the scenes to support and care for our communities. We are eager to move forward with you and once again embrace all the things that make this place so special. First Iowa State Bank, proud to be your partners today, tomorrow, together. Member FDIC.
At Community First Credit Union, we see how important it is to be the kind of financial partner you can depend on, no matter what. We see that you have plans, goals, hopes, and dreams. We see you need banking tools that are real-time and bankers that are real people. At See First, we see all of these things because at See First, we see you.
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
At halftime, 36-31, after a first half that had 3 ties and 4 lead changes. Davis County took control in the second half, outscoring Central Lee 18-9 in the third quarter and 21-18 in the fourth quarter. And really, when I look at all the numbers, the main theme that jumps out to me is balance. 5 different Davis County players scored in double digits, led by Tucker Marshall's 19. Justin Matheny had 17. Micah Carroll scored 11. Jack Bigsby, as well as Jackson Grimm off the bench, scored 10 for Davis County. Wrapping up the scoring for the Mustangs was Boyd Brinegar. He put in 6, and Carter Will also had a free throw for Davis County. Central Lee, on the other hand, was led by Braden Wyrick, who was very quiet after a dominant first half. He had 14 points at halftime, only scored 2 the rest of the way for 16. But they had some good production off their bench. Owen Swan had 13 points, 4 of which were 4 field goals were 3-pointers. And Keegan D'Amico had 12 points for Central Lee. So they had 3 players in double figures. Corbin Porin had 5, as did Corey Jones. And Chase Johnson scored 3, as well as Reese Hayes scored 1 for the Hawks. So Davis County goes to 1-0. They will next be in action on Friday in Centerville, taking on the Big Reds in the nightcap of the doubleheader, the first doubleheader of our season, and that will be our next broadcast this upcoming Friday, December 2nd, as the Davis County boys and girls will be in Centerville to take on the Redettes, if you're the girls, and the Big Reds if you are the boys. In the meantime, Central Lee drops to 0-1. Their next game will be tomorrow night versus Mediapolis, so they won't have long to put this one back in the memory bank and try to get ready for Mediapolis coming up here on their home gym tomorrow. So once again, our final score from here in Donaldson, Davis County 75, Central Lee 58. Davis County is now 1-0 on the season. Central Lee is 0-1. We would like to thank you for making us a part of your Monday evening. Be sure to join us on Friday from Centerville for our next broadcast, as Davis County boys and girls will be taking on the Centerville Big Reds. We look forward to having you join us then. For Glenn Marshall, as our on-site producer, as well as Guadalupe back at our studios, this is Els Kojo saying so long from Donaldson. You have been watching and listening to Davis County basketball basketball on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.